Let's be real for a second. One decision in the White House, one stalled vote, one policy shift, and your paycheck can be delayed. Not reduced, not adjusted, delayed. If your income can be paused by decisions you didn't make, that's not stability. That is exposure.
He's on fire!
Part one, we're going to get into the setup. This is bigger than federal. Most people think government shutdowns only affect federal employees, but what happens in DC does not stay in DC. It affects contracts, companies, hiring, and layoffs, and eventually your paycheck. You may not work for the government, but your income might depend on it. Okay, the next section, we're going to talk about the real problem. This isn't about your job title. It's about how many layers sit between you and your money. Examples of your real problem could be your boss, your company, your industry, the economy, or the government. More layers, the less control. This is a dependency problem. Moving on to the next section, the 3 levels of income. Level 1 is dependency. 1 paycheck, no control. Level 2, diversification. That's a job plus additional income. And I'm trying to get you guys to level 3, and that is ownership. Systems, assets, and recurring income. The goal isn't more income, it's less dependency. The next section, we're going to talk about the current climate. Decisions are changing fast and policies are made overnight. Whether you agree or not, it still affects your income. You cannot build a stable life on an unstable system. In the next section, we're going to discuss the bridge strategy. You don't panic, you build a bridge. Job, skill, income, systems to ownership. Your job funds your next move. Your skill creates leverage. Your job should fund your escape, not trap you. This section is for the TSA/airport employees. TSA agents and airport workers are trained in high value fields: security and risk protection, operations and logistics, process control, and high pressure decisions. Problem: high value skills in a low controlled environment. You can use those skills as leverage to create your own business. Here are some of the pathways: private security and risk consulting, logistics and operation roles, travel consulting and content creation, training and compliance education, government contracting, build a system. Okay, let's bring it back. This applies to everyone, not just federal employees. Your risk is more secure than your job. You don't need a new career, you just need a new vehicle. I'm going to give you a practical start. Offer one service, help one person, and earn your first $100. The first dollar outside of your job changes everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the toasty tip of the day. Do not quit your job until your side income covers your bills for 6 months. If your income depends on decisions in rooms that you're not in, you need a backup plan, homie. Start building your bridge strategy today. Control your income or accept the risk. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 11 of the 9 to Freedom podcast. This podcast and all podcasts are available on all platforms where you listen to your podcast. Did I say podcast too much? Anyway, the podcast is also on 9tofreedom.life. I am also an Amazon affiliate. This is no cost to you when you click the link below and shop around. Also on Amazon, 9 to Freedom, the Fire Your Boss edition. I'm going to read a little something from chapter 3, Funding Your Freedom. Money isn't scarce. Creativity is. Start small, scale fast. You don't need $500K to start. You need one move. Launch your first product, book your first client, or rent out one unit. That first small win creates confidence and momentum. And at the end of every chapter in this book, there are worksheets. So it's not just a book, it is also a workbook. 9 to Freedom, Fire Your Boss edition. I thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode 11. If this is our first time meeting, please subscribe, like, share with your mom and them. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.